I guess it would help if I turned the doggone headset on, huh? Anyway, sorry that my starting soon screen was really long today. I had to my husband came home and he needed to talk about his day. It wasn't the best of days, so we were just talking and just making sure everything was working. Now what I do need to do though, I didn't do a Instagram post today. It's been that kind of week, to be honest with you. I am so tired. I'm really tired. And I have one more day of my work week, so we'll see how it goes. But it's been a week. I hope everybody else's week is going good. I know that for some people the week's probably just getting started. For other people uh it is probably, I don't know. Everybody has different schedules these days, but anyway, all I know is that my week has been long and I'm tired. I know my husband's has been long and rough and he's tired. But hopefully we can have a little bit of fun tonight. There's another cat, but she doesn't like me to pick her up, so she's not going to ever be featured on the stream, I guess. It's just her thing. She doesn't like to be picked up. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put my stream in Discord, a couple people's Discords here. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put this. All right, so I think that'll be fine. It's probably going to be a very low-key day. I'm not really worried about it too much. We'll just be kind of I didn't even change the title of the doggone stream. That is the kind of day it is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. Because honestly, it's still the same. MSQ just got real. We're still there. Alright. Well, we'll just continue going here. So we ended. Um, where did we end? Let me just jump in real quick and we'll see where we are at. Hopefully you guys can hear. Okay. So. Oh, that's right. I don't know where I'm at with. Oh, I was going to go into the Isles of Umbra. That's what I was going to do. But before I do that, we could just finish up Shahentel's quest, and we got, I think, what is it, the Rain of Death? Yeah, we got Rain of Death, which is fun. But he has another quest, and this one doesn't give me a. It does not give me a job action, but I want to go ahead and get it done so that when I get to level 50, holy cow, level 50. Oh my gosh. That's crazy that I'm almost to level 50 already. Then we should be able to be good. Now, that's kind of interesting because, granted, when I first started Realm Reborn, I was doing every little thing. We call it squirreling in our household. I was scroll that, scroll that. It was, ooh, shiny over here. Shiny is the shiny syndrome is really what it is. So I was doing every little thing and then going into story. And a lot of it had to do because back then the story was very grindy. Like there was a lot of like in between stuff in the story. Um, and they've since have removed some of the extra quests you really didn't need. There's a joke that goes around, and I've said it a couple different times on the stream. Pray tell, return to the Waking Sands, and you're basically doing a lot of like fetch quests, like go get this and bring it back. So that quickly gets boring to me. Like I need to have like substance in order for me to be engrossed in the story. So that being said, it I feel like it took me, gosh, I started playing right before Heavensward came out. And it took me probably, I don't know, maybe 6 months, maybe 9 months before Stormblood came out. And each expansion is 2 years long. So it took me quite a bit to actually get through story and be and feel like I was caught up with people. But yeah, so the fact that I'm able to get through this and stay on track is kind of nice, but also it's because I know a lot about the game already. But I'm just excited that I'm already almost at level 50. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this quest and see what we got. You will listen to my request, though you know me for the vainglorious fool I am. I am humbled. The boon I ask of you is simple. I would have you sing for me. I don't know how to sing. I'm not singing. Not doing it. Oh, I didn't have to. Okay. I was going to say, do I have to sing? A heartfelt performance, masterfully delivered. You have come far in such a short time, my young apprentice. Hearing your song this day, I am convinced that you are well on your way to surpassing me, as bard and archer both. Soon there will be naught left for me to impart to you. Rhea, you have proven yourself worthy of the consecrated garments worn by the true bards of old to honor the keeper. I speak of the coral attire. The attire was entrusted to me when Pukno-Poki and I first met, deep within the Twelveswood. The Moogle and I had traded scarce more than a handful of words when he proffered to me the attire along with the soul of the bard. At that time I knew not the true power of song, and so declined the gifts. But Pukno-Poki would not be denied. For all his good humor, the Moogle can be as places apparel. Being the proud fool that I was, it never crossed my mind that mayhap another was meant to don it. I would entrust the coral attire to you, Rhea, but as you can see, you must needs brave the dangers to claim it. I shall mark its whereabouts on your map, but I can afford you no further aid beyond that. I am deeply sorry that my folly of years past has entailed this burden upon you, but Althric works in mysterious ways. In his wisdom, it may be that he has sent this trial to test your spirit. I mean not for my sentiments to encumber you, but I am convinced that you are the one chosen by the coral attire. But I pray do not take that as license for complacency. Trials wouldn't be called such if they failed to tax one's ability. Stay ever on your toes, Rhea. I would have you return whole body, bearing the 4 parts of my surrendered raiment. Okay. Heed me, O puissant Althic. Reverse thee the seasons turning, that we might gaze upon the battles of yore. So apparently, in Final Fantasy XIV, the clothes choose the person. I guess people have said that clothes will choose you. I guess, I don't know. I'm not that big into fashion, so. I had to go to this way. Alright. But he said I have to go do, oh, I gotta do 4 places. Okay. This will be interesting. So there's one here where I'm at, but then there's also, I've got to go to, I know East Shroud, but I wonder what other, Raw Balance Push, I guess, that's probably going to be in a little Alamigo, maybe. Southern Thanalan, I think. I'll have to check. Ooh, these are, he gonna touch me. They're gonna touch me. Oh dear. I'm gonna get touched. Yep, I got touched. I didn't want to be touched. I don't want this fate. No! Don't touch. No touchy. Where is this doggone thing at? Oh, it's up there. How do I get up there? Oh dear. I gotta go back up here. I think. I don't remember how to get up there. Not that way. No, how do you get up there? Not that way. Oh, go away. Oh, I had to go this way. Okay. Oh, hush. Not talking to you. Shit. Where is it at? I got too many of you on me now, and I don't know where you're at. Okay. Let me get, first of all, let me get this here. Oh, boy. Oh, shoot. Okay, I need you all to go this way. I'm gonna die. He was not joking when he said, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha, blood, ah ha ha ha. He was not joking when he said it was gonna be, perilous. Let's see, I need to figure out where this stupid clothes piece is. And hopefully not have to... Oh, would you not? Like, seriously, like, let me do my thing. I shouldn't even be hitting you right now because well, you're not that overloaded. Would you please not touch me? I just want the doggone clothes, y'all. Just want the clothes. This is not going well for me. This is so annoying. I thought it's supposed to be right here. Oh, it's right there. Alright, we got one of them. Let me look and see where Halfstone is. Let's, ooh, you know what? I don't think I've done this one. I haven't done that one. Let me, do that one last. Well, no, I just might as well go ahead and do that. Let me go and, since I have a mount, let me go ahead and, do the Aetheryte, because I haven't done the Aetheryte over there yet. And I guess when I was last here, I didn't have a mount, so I should be able to easily get over there. And then what I'll do is I go back over here to get the piece. But that's where that beast tribe is, so that's interesting. I don't know why it's over there, but anyway, I think it is anyway. Yeah, this is. There's probably a few Aetherytes I need to go back and get because I don't think I have them all. This being one of them. I think there's one more zone to get after this. I don't remember. I'll have to check and see. I thought there was one more zone, but I could be wrong. Alright, let me just teleport over here. Alright, so let's go get this other piece of. So that's kind of neat. I forgot that the jobs within the base expansion, like the Realm Reborn, I think they give you gear at level 45, but also 50, if I'm not mistaken. But I completely forgot about that. So I'm still sitting over here buying gear that I probably don't need at all because I completely forgot that I get gear at 45. So I'm a dummy. Oh well. Oh shoot. Of course. I forgot about the saw again. Ah, look at that. I am smart. I don't have to kill anybody today. This one is in. Oh, I have no Hammernoda either. Okay, so Central Thanalin. Yeah, let's go to Central Thanalin. So apparently, I'm not in level 45 quests yet. I wonder when you're supposed to go to Central Thanalin in the story, or not, Northern Thanalin, I mean, and Mordona. Like, I don't remember. I don't know when you go ahead and go do that. I went the wrong way in the story. Because we're just about done with the base expansion story. But you gotta also remember that A Realm Reborn, from what I remember being told to me, so 1.0 was a pure shit show. I haven't played it. I want to watch a Let's Play. Because obviously you can't play it anymore. But, like, I want to watch it. And I've heard of, like, horrible things about it and all that. But I kind of wanted to see a Let's Play just because I want to know the lore behind things. But when they figured out that 1.0 was just awful and they were losing players left and right and all that, they brought Yoshi P in, and now he is the producer, the director of the game. Oh, look at that. Oh, I have to. It's not here? Oh, wait. Anyway, yeah, it's right there. Okay. From what I was told, they weren't sure if they were going to do any expansions outside of 2.0. I think they were kind of scared to like commit to it. So like, it was like a long time between A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word from what I was told. Which does make sense because I think 2.0 came out in 2010? Let me see. When did ARR come out? Oh, 2013. Okay. So... Okay, so no, it was 2 years. It was 2 years. But... from what I understood, what was being told to me, they still weren't sure if they were going to continue doing expansions because of how horrible 1.0 was. Now, I could be completely off base, but I remember this being told to me. So there are sections in the Realm Reborn area that actually were not introduced until after the patches come out. And I think Mordona is one of them. Because I don't know. I don't think we go to Mordona. Oh, we do. Never mind. I'm full of shit. I'm completely full of shit. But anyway, I know there were still parts of the game that they didn't release until they had the patches, which they do now. But I think that the first part of the game, A Realm Reborn, they were like, we don't know what we're going to do with this game, so we're just going to kind of like release as we can and go from there. Anyway, back on track. Where's this stupid piece of clothing? I think I see it. Come on, I'm stuck. It's over here. Look at that! I didn't have to kill anybody for this one either. Hental is like full of shit. Okay. Last one, I need to go to... Nope. Nope. Black Shroud. Eesh. Oh, I have to go. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Themselves, they sneaky. They sneak up on you. Alright, so this way. Not that way, this way. Can I squeeze through here? Yes. But I have to go into the dark Sylphlins. And they don't like people. And I think I'm done trying to win people over right now. Because I've been doing that the past few streaming nights. Trying to win people over. Wrong way. Follow the path. Follow the yellow brick road. And you'll get to the wizard. Okay. Oh, there's a fate over there too. Oh yeah. Okay. So I want to go this way. I always got lost in these Sylphlins because they're like... Ah, oh, stupid fate. They're so full of turns and twists. Yes, I know you saw me, but no touchy. You go this way. Oh, the stupid trees in my way. Alright, now we are officially in the Sylphlins. I always like the purple color. Purple is my favorite color, by the way, but... I found that it's funny because, like, purple is the color of, like, Maleficent. And I guess the Evil Queen, too. I don't know. It's like, did I choose a favorite color based on villains? If you ask the Sylphs, I did. Alright. I don't want you touching me. Just leave me alone. I'm not going right there. I'm going over here. Oh, I'm deep into the Sylphlins. Ah, you just be quiet. Just leave me alone. Just. I'm probably gonna have to kill one of them. Alright. Are you really gonna... Yep, I'm gonna have to kill you. Nope. Haha! I only had to kill a few bees. I'm smart. Not really, but, you know. Alright, so now we can go and get some clothing that's actually gonna look halfway decent. I'm gonna look like a clown. I need to go, where am I going? I need to go this way. I feel like the bard attire, it was always goofy looking. I mean, there is a gigantic bard hat that I absolutely love that has this gigantic feather on it. You have to go from to a 24-man to get it, but... Alright, so you have returned, sound of body and mind, I trust, and you bear the 4 parts of the choral attire. I knew you for the true owner of these garments ere I heard your song. Since the day we met, your determination has reminded me of much that I have lost, and I would have again. I have at last settled my heart on the matter that has plagued me for some decades. When my preparations are complete, you shall know of my decision. Until then, may your song lift the spirits of your allies, and your arrows seek the hearts of your foes. Alright. So when I come back to him, I get battle voice, another more tire. Oh, and this coral shirt. So look. Oh, it's actually not as bad as I remember it being, honestly. But let me go ahead and look at this tire. So equip, 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 and equip. I might turn my hat back on. Yeah. I mean, honestly, the pants I think is what the goofy looking, but it's not. I remember I thought it had brighter colors, so I'm actually not terribly mad at this, and I kind of do like the hat. It is really cute and almost regal looking, but you know. All right. So now we're going to Aleport. All right. So I'm pretty sure outside of Mordona I have everything. I don't have a southern. Is there a southern Limsa? Let me see. Limsa. Oh, no. Go back. Lenosha. So we have a lower. I don't have lower down here. Why don't I have lower? I don't have middle. Those are ones that are actually... Actually, that kind of makes sense. I don't have outer either. That actually makes sense because I started in Gridania, and I think a lot of those you get unlocked when you go to... when you start in Limsa as your starting city. So, I'll just have to go and do that and get those at some point. Maybe the story will take me there at some point, but not terribly concerned about it right now. Okie dokie. So let's go and turn in this quest and continue on with story. I can't remember exactly what we're trying to do. I forgot. Oh, I need corrupted crystals so that I can get Garuda. So I can kill Garuda. Okay, I got it. Where am I going? Whee! Okay. Corrupted crystals? Madam, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes, so if you have no other reason for trusting me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertine did send you. Beg your pardon. It seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sienna, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... That's good timing. Oh gosh, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Alright, so... What is she... Get her drink of water. Alright, let's see. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to Isles Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you'll have better luck wresting the information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. Okay. So now I have to convince a Yellow Jacket. Is he in here? I don't see him in here. Oh, he's up. Look, I didn't see anybody over there. Oh, there's a door right there. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. I still don't see anybody in here either. Well, literally, I don't see any stairs. Oh, let me go over here. Aha. You're hiding. Ah! You startled me! Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all those fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. You aren't wrong. Oops. You keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody elves, lass, are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. Well, perhaps Maria's not afraid of death. Did you ever think about that? Where? I guess you're over here. It says down, so I don't understand. Is that the... No, that's Limpst. I thought that was the Garlemald for a second. Oh, it's over here. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, it's down here. Whoop-de-doo! Direction challenged. Oh, it's a jail. Ha, funny. The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Eorzea, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Is Eorzea a Realm Reborn dungeon? I can't remember. Or maybe it's a one that's after one of the patches. I don't remember. But they're sure acting like I'm going to be going into a dungeon. Wait. Nope. I need to go this way. Rhea, you returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Invested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Alright, well. Let's see. Alright, so... Okay, let's keep going. Worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Eorzea. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard of a man named Skyfriend, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat resistant to approach him myself. You want to go to a island that is infested with undead, but you do not want to visit somebody in the jail. That makes zero sense. Okay. He wasn't here just a few moments ago. I have to go back. She calls to me. Sings to me. Tell Mimido I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. Go to who? Did he get, like, enthralled? It sounds like he got hit by a siren is what he got hit by. What did Skyfriend have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimidoa? Bar wench, really? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my RC the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Well, if you know Rhea Ripclaw will just smack you around if you try grabbing me. We don't play. I'm not going to comment on this any further. It's a Lalafell. Another initiate, are you? No? Then what are you? Speak up, Missy. I can't hear you. Eh? Bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skyfriend, you say? Was hoping to have a word with that lad, but it sounds like there's not left twixt in his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Ferrosirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbral? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of Omi Mudoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the guild, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see you there and back. Alright. Let's go to the Isles of Umbra. So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Yeah, I got your passage. You mean a disgusting creature was Skyfriend's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say it's a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on this Isles of Umbra, without me. I should have seen it coming. Fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. That's more like it. Alright, so we are going over here, I guess. Okay. To the ferry skipper. Okay. Yeah, so we're just over in this little area right here. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hells with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. speak to the man regarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. She's like, "Now I'm out. I'm gone." Yeah, okay. And this man's probably gonna make me do something. Beg your pardon, madam, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Like hell I will. The writ Master Mimido gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh series were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them there to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Rhea. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your Crota crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that his party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge for valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Alright, so we need to go over here. I don't see... Oh, well there's a fate there, but... It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding yards worth of wreckage in their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. You saw 'em too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. God's that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. It's a siren! I know it's a siren. Ah, it's a stupid spider. Praying mantis. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go over there yet. Ha! I'm supposed to come up here. Okay. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Siren. I called it. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimido would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return. Which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. I've literally been here for less than 5 minutes, sir. I've talked to like 4 people. What's been keeping the initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wandered near the ship graveyard? And it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells. This takes me back to my days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would, though. Wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks said that as the first perch would be the last, but I knew deep down in my bones as this day would come. And come it has last. Come as it has. I'd bet me bum you sirens behind all of this. I can't, this pirate speak, I swear. Nay, not one of the singing variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them's what's got feathers and lures sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just a start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, except maybe in a drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop the Hellsborn hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over man as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, huh? Well, she ain't coming to us. We best head over to her. To the ship graveyard, ain't shit. Okay. I'm guessing he gave me... I don't know what he gave me. What did he give me? Oh, earplugs. Brass earplugs. Oh, can you imagine? She's got a piece of metal in my eardrum. Alright. As she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Oh, it's an instance. Oh, come on. I just want to do my instance. I don't want to kill you. Alright. Let's see here. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. He fell asleep. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Look out! Over the water! She's come! She's come! Quick, lass! Shut them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditty, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Alright. Okay, I gotta do the thralls first, apparently. That is the first time I got to use that. Now what? Okay. They're done pretty quickly, and I think it's because I have that nice gear. This is probably the slowest. Where are you? Okay. Okay. Ah, shoot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. You know what? Die, y'all. Just die. Get away from me. I'm doing so horrible at this, like my rotation's all over the place. Trying to freaking dodge these. Oh, there we go. We got it. Alright. Am I alright? Ha! I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help. Bugger me. I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Rhea? Don't recall having no initiate by that name, but if you're not me old mate, whose name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing you, lassie. And now you ask? Like, why are you helping me? After I did your bidding? Okay. So hopefully now I can go and get my crystal. You mean it was a siren? But how would you be able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimi Doa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying the earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Okay. Cool deal. Alright, so let's go back to Aleport. And then I think we can finally... Maybe we're going to do Garuda now? I don't know. Like, all I needed was the crystal to be able to do Garuda, but nothing in this game is going to be that easy. Let's see. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Rhea. You look remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? No thanks to you. Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with the specimen. Congratulations, Rhea. Seldom have I ever have encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? Gosh, I told you it was going to be this easy. You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Gee, thanks. Okay, so let me just say this. The writing is hilarious sometimes, but the titles of these quests, The Curious Case of Giggity. Yeah. Alright, where'd he go? Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better that this time, you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Rhea. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Did they just send you on a useless wild goose chase, or are you all going to use those? No, so, yeah, it was a wild dodo chase. And it was given to me by her professor. Her superior told me to come and talk to her because she had crystals that I needed. Him himself, knowing that I needed ice and not fire crystal. They did use me. I feel very used. I feel violated. Alright, where are we going? We're going to... Oh, we're just going to go to New Gardania. Okay. Well, it's funny because this quest is the curious case of Giggity. It's funny that you say it violated, not even in a fun way. Alright, where am I going? I'm going over here. Old Gardania, so I need to go here. Okay. Alright, so... Hayden! Greetings and salutations, Miss Ripclaw, I presume? Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Though, as Professor Lambertine is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. Yeah, but he's not the one chasing crystals all over Eorzea. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12-wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with the Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12-wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. I don't like where this is going. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about all of this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particular fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place his true heart. I shall say the story of that origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Ay, ay, ay. So now I have to... Oh, boy. Okay. To Central Shroud we go. Aww. You told me earlier you go do something that makes you happy. Watching stream makes me happy. Aww. I'm glad it makes you happy, but enjoy yourself as well when you go AFK. Alright, so let's go this way, yep. I think I have to go up here. Oh, I love Central Shroud. I think Central Shroud is probably my favorite of all the original A Realm Reborn sections. I say that I do like Horthus, but I think I like Central Shroud just because of nostalgia reasons. Okay. Where am I going? I guess I'm going down here. Oh, can't go down there. Okay, so I should be safe here because these are all level 33. Oh, it's over here, I betcha. Down we go. Whee! Oop, 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 shoot! I wasn't paying attention. I just probably should not have done that because I have to fight this guy, but that's okay, we'll be alright. True Heart. Oops. Did not mean to link that. Alright, here we go. Yep, level 43. Oh wow, I'm level 43. Is he carrying a crystal, I wonder? Go ahead and do this. Okay, so now back to Gridania. And then back to Ketos. Over here. I swear if you do not tell me this is an ice crystal, I'm gonna scream. Ah, pray do not sneak up at me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait. What is that? What is that god's awful smell? My word, that is breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, and I also see you weren't averse to digging through spooken entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the water pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aspected ether, worry not. It's not April Fool's, y'all. I suppose that joke was in poor taste considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. You think? And now we're at level 46. I think what I want to do real quick... Actually, I don't think it'll let me because I don't have it unlocked. I want to go ahead and do a Frontlines real quick just because... let's see here. It's getting late. And all I have is leveling. Let me go to Limsa real quick. I think if I can go ahead and get one in real quick, then I can make sure that I'm able to level into not have to worry about. I might have to do another one on Wednesday or Friday as well, but let me see. I think I have to go here. I think that this is going to give me Wolf's Den. No. Here maybe? Pop no longer. Okay. Okay, I think this is it. Private Ripclaw, just the woman I was hoping to see. Your exploits of late have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff up your sails up too much, but I've heard of some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you are not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest rages in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolf's Den? It's a proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzea Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolf's Den is to be found just off the shores of Low Nosha. The ferry at the Morbi dry docks is in Lower Nosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Ryokio Lotslin. Have let him know that you're coming so you can count on a warm welcome. Okay. Yeah, so normally I do front lines as a summoner, but I obviously don't have summoner unlocked on this character. So I'm going to go ahead. He said go to... Okay, so that's, this is lower. I don't have lower. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to do it as Bard. I've done it Bard before, so it's not that bad. I just have to set my thing up, but hopefully I can do that real quick and then grab a Q real quick because I just want to make sure that I'm able to keep going instead of having to worry about not being leveled up. Where am I going? I guess I need to go this way. Front lines to me is honestly, I know people like to do. So the reason why I'm doing front lines, I'm level 43. I feel like there's only one more quest for level 43, and after that, it's just a slew of 44 quests. But I don't feel like I'm gonna get to level 50 before I level out. So to me, Frontlines is like one of the best ways to level. I do one every night on my main character just so that I can level my other jobs that I don't ever play, because I'm a completionist. That's what I do. But I can't stand doing roulette. So, but Frontlines is fun to me. So that's just a fun, easy way to level when I need to level up. So that's why I'm doing it, and I just don't want to get locked out of story. So I feel like I'm going to get locked out of story if I don't do at least something, either front lines or leveling. So let's see here, because the leveling has started to slow way down from where it was. I need to go to the dry docks. I need to go to, I guess, down here. Is there a ferry down here? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, now I gotta change all this. Okay, we're going here. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You see that Riki sent you? She said that she was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah, more like the runt of the litter if you ask me. You barely have fangs for the honing, but I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with a crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made special for feckless adventuring cops who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. I still reckon it won't be dawn before you run home with your tail between your legs crying for your mum. But you can have a word with Lieutenant Gunky Zalungi if you insist on giving it a go. You find him outside, assuming it can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. Okay. I guess I'm not going to be able to do front lines, I guess? I don't know. Crystalline conflict. Yeah. Okay. So, let me do this real quick just so I can get this done. I don't need that there. I need this here. This is what I'm normally put here. I can put that there, it's fine. Don't need that there for right now. Can't use that. Recuperate goes here. My mount goes here. I'm doing this off memory. Purify goes there. This goes there. Okay. So this is my... Alright, so ranged attack. Alright, so this is a... Oh, but also there is a job. Okay, there's one for me to put in here for a roll. Okay. Okay, no, I like that one better. Okay. So that's 15 seconds. Okay, so that's fine. I can do that. I'm going to put you here. Okay. Give you just one moment here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna put your backspace there. That's my... Okay. Okay, that is... Silence this target. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This is a... I'm just gonna go with that because I honestly, it's been a while since I've done it, and I don't remember the rotation completely, but we'll go from there. Now I don't know if I can do front lines. Let me see if it lets me do front lines. This is crystalline conflict. Oh, it's gonna make me do all of this. Okay. I gotta do training. Can I, like... Yeah, I don't... Okay, I won't right now. I wonder if I get XP from this. That'd be great if I could just get XP from this. And then I can just keep on moving. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. Why do I not see... That's rival wings. I don't want rival wings. It's gonna make me, it's gonna just show it to me, I guess. I like rival wings. Unfortunately, it doesn't get very much of a queue, so unless we know what it is actually Moogle Tombstone time right now, so there might be more of a queue for it, but I got that unlocked, but I need to do... guess it won't let me do front lines for right now. Let me see. No, it won't let me do it. It's not showing up here, so I think what I'll do, instead of doing it tonight, I'll just do it. I'm not gonna get to quest locked tonight, so what I'll just do is I will do it first thing Friday, I think. That's what I'll do. And then we'll just go from there. Because I think I have to do crystalline conflict, which is not my favorite mode. But I'll do it. Alright. So now, let's talk to Hayden again. Beg your pardon, Ria. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message from you for you from Professor Lambertine. Something about a man named Marcus? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask you why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me in my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Oh boy. Alright, so now we go back to Sid, and he is he in Gridania? He's in Gridania. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're trying to repair the ship. The airship. Okay. Alright, so let's pay our respects. I don't know if it lets me pray now. Pray? We're gonna have to do this every single time now that we see this person. Because they've been there for at least as long as I know. Not out here, down here, I think. Yes. Oh, why won't let me? Oh, it's because there's just a gap. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Ria. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. No. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Ria. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. That's right. Alright, so back to Sid. I think now we get to go into Garuda. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it's better than we remain positive. Ria, I want to thank you for reuniting with me on my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Oh, you're so sweet, Sid.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Damn it! I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Guardians have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alfinord, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
That was such a good cutscene. I really hope everybody could hear it just fine. But that was like a really good cutscene. I love it. All our efforts, all of our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Rhea, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Okay. Alright, so now I gotta do Garuda. Can I do NPCs? I can. I do NPCs. It's just the regular version, so it shouldn't be too hard. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. Preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Oh wow. Amala and kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are here. We are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth shall revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Ha 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 ha! Squawk! Slay the unfeathered ones, we shall. As an offering to Garuda, they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us, Ria. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Ria. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. She looks a lot like that siren that we had in the Isles of Umbra. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. Good song. Alright, shall we get started? Okay, we're doing good so far. Oh, my dots. she? Okay, there we go. If she would just stop disappearing, that'd be great right now. So close. I probably could have done limit break, but I didn't. Oh well. There we go. Told ya. What? How in the hells? I guess I... This is my realm. You have no hope here. None. None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Hee 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 hee. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. So I have to go back in? Oh. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All opposed me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine. You, Landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Joke's on you, bitch. I have the echo. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. When will they learn? It's the last crystal. What? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it! Ah! Impossible it is!
Kill you all!
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Shit.
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty, bring, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to. No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy! We must run!
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire! It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I feel like that thing basically took a bite out of Garuda's head. But yeah, I was not expecting Gaius to be there. Or La Habrea. That's interesting. Alright, so now things are starting to come together. Like, all the threads are starting to come together. Like, we've been chasing primals, but now we have found out that the Garleans want the primals too. So, yeah. What I want to know is, when are we going to try to find our friends? Like, that needs to be a thing. Like, why haven't we tried finding them? Hey, Volk. So I'm going to be honest with you. This is a replay for me. I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV since 2015, but it's been so long since I've done A Realm Reborn. So there's a lot of the story that I have forgotten. And for the longest time, I've always wanted to replay the story anyway. And I figured, well, since Endwalker was the end of that whole story arc, I'm just doing a replay of A Realm Reborn through Endwalker. And it's actually kind of nice, too, because they've done the graphic update as well, so that kind of helps. That was kind of another reason why I wanted to do it as well. So, it's very fun to go through this again and remember some things that you completely forgot. And actually go through story, just keep going, because when I was first playing, I was not, I was very much all over the place. And so my story was kind of like this way. I was going this and then doing story. But now I'm just kind of like just making sure I keep going story and not really going off track with that. So far we're doing pretty good. I'm at level 46 and I think level, well, let's see here. This is level 44 story quest. So nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to like replay some of the things and revisit some of the different threads that you completely forgot about. There was a lot of, I think I remember some of the main points, but like I don't remember a lot of the smaller little details that are explored in further expansions. So I'm glad to be able to do this. Alright, so let's finish up this quest. Well, that was an experience I'd rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Rhea. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw. But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the Primalist closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. I mean, yeah, we can plot the destruction, but like, why can't we, like, that would be like a good tool for maybe the Scions to have, maybe? Like, it would be, I don't know, like, I know we want to, like, make sure it doesn't fall in the wrong hands, but I don't know. That's a dangerous line of thought, I think. Okay. It's past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be a dishonor to the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Okay, but like, are we gonna go and find our friends? Because obviously we know that not everybody was killed, right? So that's what I want to know. Alright, so Vesper Bay. Actually, you know, I wonder if anybody's returned. Surely not, because they were taken they were captured by the Garleans. Let's see. Let's see if it's still a mess. Yeah, it's still dark. And it's still a mess. Okay. So let's see what Alphino has to say about this. Tell me, Rhea, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait. Yida. Who goes there? Now, Yida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino. Rhea. Sid? Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Yida. Oh, I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw Yida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me... Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papi Limo and Menphilia weren't among the dead according to the church. Y'shtola thinks that they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence as well as the immunity it grants that gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Allagan weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Menphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter. The Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Yida? What? Oh, yes! Yes, of course! Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola! Rhea, I see you and Alphina are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Saw guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Menphilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Sentry. So I guess it's Mordona we go to then. Alright, let's see. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Rhea. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that the castrum sentry houses prisoners whom the Guardians deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Derendare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Alright, so we're going back to Corthus. Wait, I just realized. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It actually... Huh. Interesting. Okay. So now we need to go below, down over to the Observatorium again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I tried swallowing it, but it didn't work. Yeah, okay. So, let's see. House Durandare. Hey again. Ah, Rhea, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola? But of course. Lord Drillamont confided to me that you are Scion of the Seven Dawn. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we attempt to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into a castrum. A Hieran woman, an Elizan man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male and 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Menphilia, Eorzea, Papilimo, and Tataru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Corthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogaean and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogaean and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither were Imperial address, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Rhea, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they're captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I'd fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely not only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Guardians took our fellow Scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such a time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Yep, me too. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Alright, buddy, we're gonna get your friends back. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rahitin, you depart for Castrum Ocidans at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Guardian activity along Albathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with the Ashtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zamal Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Reislelt, may be able to tell you more. So, as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you'll soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Alright. We're gonna go out this way. Stand before Zamal Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated I don't remember. You know what I mean. By the greater Guardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portelaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel has scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area trying to recapture them. What? The captives would like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are stepping ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place in the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Pyramons. He should be able to assist you. Oh. Oh, it was over there. Okay. Does that mean I get to do Aurum Vale? Like, before? I don't know. Let's see. No touchy. No mud pupping steak for me tonight. Wait, this is that. Wasn't this the stone vigil right over here? Or no, this is not the stone vigil. This is the Imperial airship. I saw it approach to a land with my own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air consultation about them. I don't need these. Okay. And now we are at footprints in the snow. Okay. There were prisoners aboard the airship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who had deployed to form search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post. To find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to find the prints to their owners. Okay, so over here. I see 1 set of footprints. And then over here again. These ones are slightly larger, I think? I don't know. Oh, there's a wolf. I want to avoid the wolf, if at all possible. More footprints. I feel like I'm going round and round in circles. Even more footprints. And yet, even more footprints. I feel like I'm doing Hildebrand. Is that it? Okay, I'm done. Oh, did they go under the bridge? They're under the bridge. Oh, it's Wedge. Hi, Wedge. Brr, so cold. I want to go home. Ah! Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Rhea, it's you! Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Guardians were snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monstrous gaping maw, thrice! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs? He isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Tracked down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what a Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Yida and the Yishola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. Dare I hope? Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years. Thank goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Rhea. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Oh, it's such a sweet reunion. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. Need to go this way. Alright, so this is the tower, I guess, right here. Oh, we get to go inside, I betcha. Yes. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you a hot broth. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. The same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Oh. Thought I was gonna get something else there, but okay. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Rhea, but do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Alright, let's see if she sees anything. A Rogaean gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think for a moment. Ooh, I actually... Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like the selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he selected to pass us by. I have no clue what she said, but she's saying basically that I need to look beyond the tower. So let's see. Maybe he's in this cave. I don't think I've ever been in this cave before. Well, that I can remember. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. Shit. Okay. I don't know how I didn't die on that, but... Oh boy. That was a little scary. Rhea, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that sounds the reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Notorious Biggs. We can't give up, Rhea. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who'll listen. And hurry! Biggs' chance of survival grows slimmer by the moment. Alright, so let's go upstairs and see if anybody knows where he could be. Guardians like their stairs, though. They like their towers. I feel like I'm at the Observatorium all over again. Wait, is this the same? I feel like this is the Observatorium. But like the same build as the Observatorium, but I don't know if it's... Ooh, this is interesting. I don't think you can go in here. No, you can't go in there. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I can get up there. Let me see. Is there a way to get on top of there? Oh, don't want to go that way. Let me see. Nope, okay. I thought there might be, but it doesn't look like it. That's kind of fun, though. Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he is made for Whitebrim. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than working in the wilderness. I wish you luck. I think I skipped another dialogue. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Okay, I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Whee! I think they fixed that. I think that used to be a thing where you had to, like, you would die if you fell for such a long ways. But, that's fun. Alright, let's see if Biggs is over here somewhere. Oh, I wasn't even near you. Let me be. Oh, 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 an instance. Here we go. He is like, let's go. I'm ready. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer? Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead? Oh my gosh, that's all that. I love that. Ah, Rhea, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Eden has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. He is not alone. Kill them all. Alright. Let's kill us some, Guardians. I think I need to do this first. Oh, shit. Where's he running off to? I should have just turned around. Alright, so apparently this is the last of them. I don't know. That's wishful thinking or what. I think we'll be alright. Yep. My thanks. Another moment and I would have... He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Yeet and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Biggs is like, what you all on about? Alright, so let's go and witness the reunion. I have achievements. Of course I do. But I'm not doing achievements on this character. Because one completionist character is enough. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see. I can't thank you enough, Rhea, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Well, yes, it's just I didn't think I'd ever see him again. Oh, I owe the lot of you my life. And you saved Wedges too, Rhea. I'm losing count of how many I owe you. Biggs, Wedge, gosh, it's good to see the two of you again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is so sweet. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphinaud told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the Immortal Flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage of the Waking Sands, I noted not a mist in horizon, nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this I conclude that the Guardians came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were borne there by potent teleportation magics of the kind used by the Ascians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't really say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Monphalia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons, or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't likely to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha! If I didn't know any better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You were always resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Rhea, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. I would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. Ooh, hiccup. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Monphalia and the others will still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Hurrah! Oh, gives me the good feels. Gives me the good feels, I swear. It's so awesome. I love that. Alright. Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Monphalia and the others. God knows we kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we learned, I believe it is safe to say that they're being held at the Castrum Sentry. So let us reconvene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east and south will get at you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Alright, so now we are going to Mordona for the very first time. So, let's see. Alright, so I need to go this way and then down. Yeah. Whenever I see a beast, I guess that's how you say it, I always think of the word biatch. It's so dumb. Alright. We are almost... I wonder where I'm gonna... I can't remember where I'm gonna actually dump out of here in Mordona. Let's see. I'm now level 47. That's nice. Oh, I jumped right out at the town. That's kind of cool. Okay, so I come down here and talk to Slathborn. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry, and you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yalms of the walls undetected. If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Monphalia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. It has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Heh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I recommend you speak with Galamont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire and happens to know a deal about the Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'll want to be of aid. Ye and I shall go reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Rhea. Let's do this. Sometimes I wonder, Yda, are there ever times when you're not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Y'shtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papa Limo. Hilarious. Okay, let me grab this aetheryte real quick before I forget. Okay. Cool. And then... Okay, he's over here. Looking for Galamont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Heh, something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. So you have friends at Castrum Sentry who want for rescue. That Slathborn knows me too well, You can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Horsons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity writes delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of doubt that your friends where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover that they moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left, called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friend's there, we'll move to the next stage on the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. Ooh, this is like a fun little spy mission, it feels like. I like this. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Give me a second. There we go. Oh, these stupid frogs. And then I have to deal with Morbles too. This guy's gonna pull me back. Watch. Yep. Sticky tongue. Ugh. Whack. Alright, so there's the marbles. We'll go this way. No, I think I need to go this way. This is a maze as well. Go away, I'm not playing with you. Oh, I thought I had a cat. Okay, I think this is the way. Oh, I'm not playing with you. Oh, it's the other way, okay. Sugar sweet tea. Honey sugar sweet tea. I think. Here we go. This way. Nope. Here we go, right here. Ooh, it's purple, which means there's a fight. Maybe. Yep. Called it! Okay, now I can go in there. The faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Elezen gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribune so obsessed with the Menphilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind the beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunes yourself? Well, try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. Alright, so they still have them. The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. I thought they were going to make me climb up there. Honestly. I'm just going to go over here. Go this way. Sorry, pouring my water. Okay. Tis good to see you again, Rhea. I'm given to understand that you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Menphilia and the others are indeed a Castrum sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good work, Rhea. As Alphino has already told you, we plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Galamud is looking into ways to procure us suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation of my own. Menphilia and the others are counting on us, Rhea. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. Alright. So now we are at Drowning Out the Voices, which is the first 46 quest. I think I'm going to go ahead and accept it. While Galamont goes about devising his plan, we need to seize some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if Imperials were to discover that they're short on armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communication jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now, the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Okay. I guess I can go ahead and do this real quick. Oh! Whoops. Oh, I don't care about the plasma. Well, yeah, I'm about to fight a couple, so let's do this. Alright, so... some of these. I don't want to deal with the doggone frog. Damn it! You just need to go away. I do not like you. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting it. Oh, my choke bow is. Dang, I'm choke bow out. Golly, that was rough. Oh good, this one doesn't look like it's gonna fight me. But I do have to do this stupid Nyx. Alright. And then one more. Where is it? Right on top of it. Where's it at? Is there a way to get up there? I guess there is. I don't know how to get up there. Let's see. I'm not messing with you right now because I'm trying. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Found it. And it left me alone. Yay. Okay. So now we are at time. So what I'm going to do here is there's literally like, I don't know, let me see. There is a total of 12 more quests left for the original Realm Reborn before you go into the patch story. So I'm going to stay right here, but what we're going to go ahead and do is when first thing on Friday morning, I'm actually going to go ahead and do some front lines because I'm only level 47 and there is 7 level 46 quests to go and there's no level 48. So I'm going to have to level up in order to get, after I get past the level 46 quests, I'm going to have to level up doing something else. I won't have enough level. So we did pretty good. We got to level 47 before we had to really do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and on Friday we're going to go ahead and do some PvP just for a little while and then we'll continue on story. Hopefully we'll be able to finish the original Realm Reborn and then we can get into the post ARR story because that's also fun as well. Let me see what I want to do here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can rate this person real quick. And then we can hopefully be able to give them some support as well. Alright, so I will see you guys on Saturday. I hope, Friday morning from 1 a.m. to 4 EST, and then we will get continue on through A Realm Reborn. So thank you for joining. Really appreciate you. Love you guys so much, and I will see you then.